This really simple tapping technique can clear away stress and anxiety very, very quickly. Try it now. This is a very simple yet incredibly powerful energy psychology technique that helps to clear away the stress and the emotional charge that we're currently feeling, whether that's anxiety, anger, jealousy, or holding on to trauma that we've had from when we were younger. This is called EFT, and it stands for Emotional Freedom Technique. And we combine practices like psychotherapy and working with your own energy system known as the Meridian system. And this system is used in practices like Acupuncture and Acupressure, and it's taught a lot in Chinese medicine that there's a free flow of energy throughout the body known as the Meridian system. And in these Meridian channels, energy has to flow freely, and if energy doesn't flow freely, then there's problems like emotional issues, physical problems, or any kind of stuck energy or trauma that we have. And when this energy gets stuck, it can pull and kind of like a dirty puddle and cause blockages in the energy system to prevent the rest of the energy flowing smoothly, and that's what causes the problems that we commonly experience. Today we're going to be tapping on certain parts of the body known as the meridian acupoints to help relieve and unblock this stuck energy, remove the emotional trauma, and get ourselves into a much more balanced place so the energy can begin to flow freely through the energy system and to experience more peace and calm. If you are new to EFT or tapping, check out this video up here and it will tell you everything that you need to know about the EFT process and how it works. But if you are already familiar with EFT and tapping and you would like to give it a go, then do follow along with me in a few moments. Please make sure that you have a glass of water to hand. It's always important to drink water after we do a round of tapping because water is a conductor of electricity, and energy is electricity. Energy we want to be conducted and moved through the body to flush this energy out, so making sure we are really hydrated is very important. Also, if you do tap along with me, you take full responsibility for your own well-being. Please make sure that you are tapping in a suitable place where you're not driving, not operating any heavy machinery, and you're in a place where you can be calm and relaxed. This is a moment for you to work with your own energy and to uncover the stuck energy and the traumas that you have been holding on to all this time. EFT has the power to remove the root cause of all the problems that we've had all our lives. It can get to the root cause of the original problem and remove all the other problems with it, if we do this right and if you're patient with yourself. Now, some things that you may need to just expect is you may feel emotion come to the surface. That's okay. You may have tears, you may start to cry, you may have memories that will come up from the past, you may feel hot, you may feel cold, you may feel tingly, all sorts of sensations, a lightness feeling. All this is good. All this is signs that the energy is beginning to shift and clear. Just remember, whenever you do a round of tapping, the trick is to not re-identify with anything that comes up from the past. EFT has the power to clear all energy that we've been holding on to, including the stuck trauma. But when we relieve that energy, it can bring memories up to the surface as we are releasing. So don't re-identify with that, just allow it to pass through and just continue on with the process. One more thing, it's always good to rate how you're currently feeling on a scale of 1 to 10, just to see if you can monitor how much your stress levels have come down when doing some EFT. So how are you feeling right now on a scale of 1 to 10? With 1 being no stress or no anxiety and 10 being very stressed and anxious. Take a mental note or write down the number of where you think you are at the moment, and then see how you feel after you do some rounds of tapping with me today. We're going to do a couple of rounds, but of course you can do as many as you feel drawn to or as little as you feel drawn to, and you can re-watch this video for the full routine again whenever you need to. Also, just to make you aware, it doesn't matter with which hand you tap with. You can tap with both hands, you can tap with the right or the left hand. It's completely symmetrical, so when you tap on one side of the body, the other side automatically responds. So I may alternate between one hand and two hands just because I'm demonstrating the tapping points, but do whatever's most comfortable for you. All works either way. This video will also explain where you tap on the body and what are the names of the certain points to tap along with. So if you aren't familiar with that, just familiarize yourself with that video first. If you're comfortable with the tapping points, or if you're happy to just go right in and give it a go, then just follow along with me in this video. Okay, so just begin tapping on the karate chop point and repeat after me. Even though I'm currently feeling stress and anxiety, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Even though I'm currently feeling stress and anxiety, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Even though I'm currently feeling stress and anxiety, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. This stress and anxiety that I have been feeling for so long now, all this stress and all this anxiety is beginning to tire me out now. I felt stressed and anxious for so long, and I'm now beginning to get bored of it. Sometimes though, it's hard to stop being stressed and anxious, because I feel by being stressed and anxious, I am protected at all times. All this stress and anxiety is just a defense mechanism, but I still find it very hard to let go. But I'm now willing to release this stress. I am now willing to relieve this anxiety. I'm now willing to relieve this anxiety. I'm willing to let go now. I'm willing to relax. I'm willing to be at peace. I'm willing to let go of all that was hurting me. I'm willing to let go of all that was worrying me. I am willing to let stress go. I am willing to let anxiety go. I am willing to experience calm now. All this stress and anxiety that I've been holding on to for so long, I am now willing to choose to let all this go. Okay, take a deep breath. Make sure you have your sip of water. How does that feel? Any sensations that you are feeling, just make a note. Do you feel quieter inside? Do you feel a sense of calm? Do you feel any tingling? And has your rating come down a number or two? Is there some emotion that's come up, or some memories, or some insights? Pay very attention to your insights. This is a very powerful technique to develop your intuition and tune into your intuition. You can repeat this round of tapping as many times as you would like. You can use these reminder phrases when tapping on a certain point. We do that just to keep the intention of the issue that we want to let go of and keep it coming to the surface so that we can tap it away. You can begin when you are comfortable to say anything that might be more relevant to you and how you're feeling. But if you're not too sure what to say, it doesn't matter. Just follow along with what I'm saying and just keep tapping and assessing how you're feeling, and do this as often as you feel drawn to. But let me know in the comments down below if you found this technique helpful. Did the number that you first thought of and how you felt, has that come down? Has your rating come down? Do you feel a sense of calm? Again, if you'd like to find out more about EFT and how it works and how you can find out what your core beliefs are to remove those subconscious programs and habits that have been holding you back, check out this video up here and it'll go through all the details that you need to know.